Hi guys, welcome to my channel over here where today we are doing a speed reviews. I'm going to share with you guys in a hopefully quick video. I try to make them quick this way. They're speed reviews and sometimes I babble on too much about a product. So I'm just sharing with you products I've tried throughout the month of July. Some of these are skincare, actually there's a lot of skincare products, but some of them like I've tried a little bit more recently, others has been a while, and skincare is one of those things where you have to try them out for a while before you really can get a final thought. And then we have some makeup and we have some perfume. We don't have any body care this time around. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's hop into my July speed reviews. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the perfumes because we only have two. I have a smaller little sample one from Dolce & Gabbana and it is Shine. I got this as a sample size in a Sephora order. I really like this. It's a little bit more muskier than I typically go for, but it's also got a really sweet, kind of like fresh scent to it. So this one I did enjoy. And in these speed reviews, I do like a good, great, or failed type of category. Good is like good. I might repurchase. Great is obviously really good. And I definitely at some point in my life will repurchase. I try a lot of different makeup at least on camera for you guys. I'm also really diving into skincare the last few months and trying out all these different products, trying to get out of my comfort zone of the products that I'm so used to trying, the brands I'm used to. And I also want to share a little bit of that on my channel. This is mainly beauty makeup type of channel, and I've said it a few times and for a while. I'm going to get back into fashion as well here on this channel, but I'm in the middle of losing weight that I gained back from weight loss a couple years ago. So that is going to be kind of put off until I'm almost to that goal weight because I don't want to purchase any, you know, new clothes that are just not going to fit me after I've purchased them once I lose the weight. So yeah, that's why there's a lot of skincare here, but mainly it's usually a lot of makeup, but lately it's been a lot of skincare. And like I said, I want to share with you guys kind of what I'm using. I did a short just the other day and shared it with you guys, my current nighttime, I believe it was my current nighttime skincare routine and the products that I'm using. I'll be sharing a morning one and as a short, and then I'll also be doing an actual video for morning and night. Anyways, I really did enjoy this. It's a good category. I honestly don't think I would purchase the full size, but if I got a little sample, again, I wouldn't mind. The next one though, is a great category. It is from Target. However, at my Target, you can't get this in store. I had to purchase it online, but I had it in 2 days. I was so shocked how fast it shipped and got to me. It is the Finery body mist and it's in magnetic candy. Now there was a time that I did a perfume subscription. I think it was Scentbox. There's a couple of them, Scentbird and Scentbox. I'm pretty sure I did Scentbox, and I don't remember the name of the brand or the perfume, but I loved it to the point that every month I got 2 perfumes, and every month one of them was that perfume. It was like my holy grail, sweet, delicious gourmet smell. This reminds me of that. This is 100% a dupe. It's just got that really sweet gourmet smell to it. The bottle is plastic, but it looks really cute. It looks luxe. It's only $12.99, so that's a great price. Actually, I have a few in my cart right now of different scents from this brand that I'm going to purchase that I want to try. And I definitely would repurchase this because it's in that great category. A little bit goes a long ways, and it does last on my body at least. Perfumes are kind of one of those things that it's not one size fits all. Perfumes smell different on people because of your body chemistry, and they can last at a different length per person. Like the 71 from Sol de Janeiro, that one lasts on me quite a few hours at least without like using the lotion. I put it on about 8 o'clock, it's 10:15, and I can still smell it. I can smell it in my room as well, but I can still smell it on my body. Some people have to use I've heard people say they have to use their lotion to get that smell to last, but I really don't. I mean, I do have to reapply it midday, which I'm fine with that, but it does last on me quite some time. This will last pretty much all day. Sometimes I will reapply it just because I love the smell, but for the most part, it does last a very, very good time. All right, let's go ahead and let's do makeup because, you know, normally it's like makeup's last and I don't have too much makeup. I know. I really, because of my decluttering I was doing, I was really trying to hold off on purchasing a lot of makeup. So there wasn't a lot purchased this last month. However, this month maybe a turnaround. All right, so we have 2 spray sunscreens here. One is from Morphe. It is their new SPF 30 Sunsetter setting spray. And then I finally got my hands on the new e.l.f. Suntouchable All Set for Sun 45 SPF and setting spray. These are totally 2 different ones. So the Morphe one, obviously packaging wise different. The Morphe one has a more continuous spray. This one, you have to hold it down and spray a little bit more. And this one will change your complexion to a dewy finish. This one doesn't change your complexion. And this one, when you shake, there's no ball. There's a ball in this one when you shake it. So it kind of just depends which one I use. I don't usually use this for setting down my makeup per se, but like I'll do my makeup in the morning, I'll go about my day, and then a little bit later in the morning, like after this video, I'm gonna go take my morning walk. And by that time, it's been more than 2 hours, so I need to reapply sunscreen. That's when these come into play. So it's gonna depend, do I want my complexion to either stay dewy and glowy, if that's the complexion look I'm going for the day, I'll use this. Or do I want it to become dewy or glowy? Maybe I've changed my mind. I don't like the natural satin or matte look that I have going on. Then I'll pull for this. But if I don't want my complexion to change at all, I'll pull for this one. And this one is 45 and this one is 30. I feel like they both are in the gray category. The only thing I don't like is I do not see, it might be on the box, but on the packaging here, I just cannot find how much is in this one. This one is 3.4 fluid ounces. And when you put them next to each other, I feel like they're a little, this one's a little bit more. And so I feel like this one is going to definitely go faster. This one's newer. I've used this one more and I've had it longer, and I have probably about the same amount. This one is $18. This one is $14. I'm not surprised because e.l.f. is usually the least expensive out of the 2, but I definitely would repurchase those. I think they're great. I like the fact that I have one that will change the complexion look if I want, and one that will keep it the same if I want. All right, we're gonna jump into one that is not great. It's not a fail. I don't think I really have any fails here. I may have like 1 or 2 skincare products. Yeah, I think I only have like 1 or 2 maybe skincare products that I would classify as maybe fails, but they could also change my mind and put them in the good category by the time we get to them. So yeah, this was not great. It's not a fail, so I'm going to put in the good category. It is the Joah Perfect Complexion BB Cream. Has 2% niacinamide, and I have mine in the shade, where's the shade? Light with cool undertones. I think that's part of it. They didn't really have a neutral undertone, so I think part of it's the tone. Now this, it's not bad. I just feel like I've tried it in so many different ways and I haven't pulled for it for a while. I've had this one since the end of last month, so not July, but the end of the month before, and I did really try to make it work. I really did like apply it in so many ways. And it does have a pretty look when it's first applied, but once I get it all blended out and I get everything else on top of it, I feel like it does look slightly heavy. So I don't know if it's just not one for my skin. I definitely haven't been pulling for it often because there is definitely one here that I absolutely love. I have a few products here that I've had to force myself makeup wise to put down. Like, had to force myself to put down to use other products I have, or I would constantly every day use these products. So this one is definitely not one of those. It's not a bad product. I'll continue to use it, and maybe I just need to find the right combo with maybe setting spray, a primer, that type of thing. It's just, I don't know. Once I get it blended in, it looks a little heavy, and it's a BB cream, and it is a little bit thicker, but it's got that 2% niacinamide, and when you first put it on, it looks thin. It looks really pretty. It looks like your skin is healthy and just glowy from within, but after it's blended out and I get my, you know, my bronzer, my blush, all that stuff on top of it, the concealer, it starts to look dry. Well, I guess I wouldn't say dry. Heavy. It looks heavy. Not cakey or dry, but just heavy, and it really isn't too thick of a formula for a BB cream. So I don't know. Not a fail, but not a great. So it's in the good category. However, we're going to jump into one that I feel like is in the great category. It is the Bobbie Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick, and I have mine in ombre, or sorry, in golden pink. It's an ombre shadow stick. This is a smaller sample size. I got this with points from Sephora with a order. And as you can see, I have definitely used this. It's so beautiful and it's so creamy. So creamy, you guys. Like, I know Rare Beauty just came out with those shadow sticks. And yes, I could put those in here, but I'm still trying them out because I feel like for my eyes, they need to be applied a certain way. So I'm still playing around with those. That's why they're not in this haul here or this video. But look at them. Like, it's not chunky glitter. It's not super shimmery, but it's so beautiful. And I can take my finger and blend it out and get a little bit more sheer. I think these are absolutely perfect for hooded eyes, for mature skin. I mean, just look at that. I will 100% at some point buy the full size. I am constantly reaching for that, especially when I'm using the palette that I have in this video. If I'm gonna use that palette, I definitely reach for like a shadow stick like this because it's an all matte palette. But you guys, it's beautiful. I love the shade. It's so easy to apply. It's so creamy. I take it, apply it with the stick, and then I will use my finger and kind of shear it out, and it just looks beautiful. It's not this really glittery, shimmery, but it gives a little bit of beautiful color on the lid, and it looks so good. All right, since I spoke of the eyeshadow palette, we're gonna jump into it. This is also a great category. This is the new e.l.f., what are they called? Perfect 10 eyeshadow, and I have mine in Summer Breeze. Now, I think these are reformulated from their black packaging. I never tried the old formula, but this is the all mattes, nude, you know, warm to light neutrals. We've got some cool and warm neutrals here. So amazing. I have them. I have this on today. It just blends like a dream. It's buttery. I don't have fallout at all. I have some kickback in the pan, which I'm fine with that. That's to be expected, I feel like. But I don't have any fallout. It just, the colors blend together easily. One color blends well. They're creamy. It's a nice, versatile selection, I should say, of colors as well. Like I said, you got some warm, some cool, some darker, and then you have this black, and I like to use this black as an eyeshadow on my upper lid, and I will definitely get some more of these. $1 per color. They're $10. That's not bad at all. I definitely want to try other ones because I don't know how the ones that have shimmer glitter in them perform. I'm speaking of the one that's all matte, but this is a great category. I will definitely repurchase. I would repurchase that shade, but I definitely want to try the other ones as well. All right, and then let's kind of stick with e.l.f. because we have a few e.l.f. products here. The next one, again, a great category. It is the new e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, and I have this one in the pot. It's not bad. It's just more drying for my skin. I prefer this one. It's so hydrating. It blurs my pores even more than the potted one. It's silky. It's smooth. My makeup goes well on top of it. It's just so beautiful, you guys. I love the packaging. It's inexpensive. It's e.l.f. Like, e.l.f. was one of my favorite drugstore brands. And I really feel like if you're someone that the potted didn't work for you, you need to try this out. This is one that I had a hard time putting down that I had to force myself to. So that's in the great category as well. And then we have their lip scrubs that is also, I believe, reformulated. Again, didn't try the old ones. I have mine in coconut, and I mean, just looking at this, you guys, it's used, it's loved. It really does such a great job at getting the dead skin off of your lips. I love the packaging. I don't really like the potted ones very well, just sanitary reasons, which is interesting because I use my finger with the next product we're going to show to get the product out, and it's potted. But either way, really love this. Definitely would repurchase. It's a great category, but I would repurchase in other scents because I'm interested in those. The next one is from e.l.f. again, Squeeze Me Lip Balm, and I have this in Honeydew. This is so juicy and glossy. It moisturizes my lips. I love it. And as you know, if you're not new to my channel, a lot of these type of products I'll put on while I'm doing my makeup to nourish them and get them prepped for whatever lip product I'm using. I also like to wear this just on its own throughout the day. I did that yesterday, and it's beautiful. You do have to reapply throughout the day. However, it does such a great job of giving you that juicy, wet, moisturized look. It's in the great category, would repurchase, and again, in a different scent, shade, smell, whatever you want to call it. to see how those work out. It smells slightly of honeydew, not too overpowering, but it smells so delicious. All right, and then one more e.l.f. product, and it is the new Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. I have mine in light medium. I love this. Great category. Will repurchase this. The shade is perfect. I have their other one that's more peachy toned. That's in like a concealer type of packaging. It's so creamy. It's so hydrating. I love to put this on and then put my concealer over top. And I'm telling you, it just gives the most beautiful, awakened, bright under eye. It definitely, it's creamy. It definitely blends so well with other concealers. I've tried it with so many. I absolutely love it. 100% will repurchase it, and I'm wearing it today. I usually wear it every day. It's another product I had to force myself to put down, as well as this lip balm. All right, so that's all of our new e.l.f. stuff. We have one thing from Hard Candy, and it is their new Glosstopia lip oils, and I have mine in Pink Paradise. And as you can see, you guys, this is giving me Rare Beauty vibes for sure. I'm pretty sure they stole the packaging, but that's okay. Here's the doe foot. I would say it doesn't really matter on the shade, because when I swatch it, you're gonna see that it doesn't really have much of a pink tint, but on my lips, it does pull slightly pink. But look at the juicy look. I mean, I need to get another one of these, but I don't think it's gonna matter what shade, because it really doesn't give too much of color. Maybe a tiny little bit of pink, but not much at all. It's in the great category, and I definitely will repurchase. I've been trying not to use it too often because I need to get another one. I don't want to run out. That's how much I love it, so I need to get another one for it. All right, the next one is the One Size setting powder in translucent. I know this isn't new, but it was new to me. I like it. It does a nice job of blurring. It does smooth out my skin. Would I repurchase it in the full size? I would say yes, but the yes is before I tried this other powder. Now I would say, no, I'll use this up, but I won't get it in the full size. So it's a good category, not great. And then we have the Coconut Overnight Lip Mask from Colourpop sister brand Beauty, or what is it? Fourth Ray Beauty, sorry. This is so moisturizing. I love a lip mask at nighttime, and it does come in a powder form. I usually don't, when it comes to that, I usually use a scooper. It's not sticky, but it gives just such a moisturized lip. Look at that. Juicy, beautiful. And when I wake up in the morning, my lips are so smooth, they're hydrated, and they're ready for the day. All right, the next one is the new MAC Radiant Skin Fetish Bronzer. Mine's in medium golden. This is such a good bronzer for summertime. It's slightly shimmery, but it's not too shimmery. The shade is really perfect in the packaging. So stinking cute. So it's in the great category. Oops, wrong side. I would absolutely repurchase this. I'm trying to figure out here. Let's do this. No, let's do it on the other side. I definitely would repurchase this. It gives such a pretty sheen to the skin, but it's not glittery. It's just a really, look at that glowy, non-glittery sheen look to your skin as a bronzer. So it's a perfect bronzer for summertime. Now we have two mascaras. One is Caliray Come Hell or High Water, and one is Tower 28. If I had to choose, great category, 100%. It's a wetter formula, but it's not too bad. I feel like as I've had it, it's starting to dry out just a little bit. That's what the wand looks like, but it really does give me everything, length and volume. I really do like this, so I will repurchase. This, I would say, good category. This one's a little bit wetter than the Tower 28, and the wand seems to poke me a lot in the eye. It's that typical tree type. It's not bad. It gives me a little bit of length, but not the volume I look for, so I would not repurchase this in the full size. Not bad, not a failed product. It's good, but it's definitely not great. All right, the next three, though, definitely great. And the combo of these three, that's why I saved them for last, because they are amazing. So we have the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. I have mine in the shade 4. This is so beautiful. Now, it gives more coverage than I assumed, because a skin tint usually doesn't give as much coverage as this does, but it gives a good light to buildable light medium, depending. You can definitely build it up, but I'm more into the lighter skin tint type of coverage these days, especially for the summertime. And the packaging is just to die for. And it gives just this beautiful, healthy look to your skin. It's not like over dewy, it's not over glowy, it doesn't look greasy, but it just makes your skin look very healthy. It's got skincare benefits in it. And like I said, the packaging is cute. It's a squeezy tube. The shade is like perfect as well, which I usually don't very often find the perfect shade. But being a skin tint, it's a little bit easier. Like if you go a little off on your shade, you can get it blended in because they're supposed to be more sheer. But like I said, this one's not as sheer as you would think, but look at that glow. I mean, it is so beautiful. And then when you pair it with this concealer, again, this packaging is to die for. So if you didn't, great category, and the next product, great category. The packaging with this Natasha Denona Hyglam concealer is just to die for. Like, so stinking cute. I like the doe foot. I think I have mine, yeah, an N4. So here's what the doe foot looks like. And this paired with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, these two pair so good together. I have had to force myself to stop using those and use other things, but this is so hydrating. It's really nice and thin, but it gives a good medium coverage, and it's super hydrating. That shade too for that concealer is just like chef's kiss. Perfect shade for my under eyes, and it gives just this very hydrated wet look under the eyes. And even when I set it, it's still, I mean, it kind of sets down a little when you get it set with powder, but it still has that very hydrated, healthy look. And that's what I love about these two paired together, is when you use these together, they just make my skin look so healthy. So great category for that as well. All right, last makeup product, you guys. I don't ever use the word holy grail just to throw it out there and use it, right? Like, and I've been on the search for my holy grail powder, and I have powders that I do enjoy. Like the one size isn't bad. Like I said, it's in a good category, but nothing beats this powder, you guys. This is, I'm gonna say it now that I've used it for about a month and a half, and have had to force myself to use my other powders, like more than I've had to force myself to use other products from this. Like the other products I've had to force myself to put down and use, nothing compares to this. This Amico powder, you guys, I have in translucent. The packaging is amazing. And then you've got, this did break, so do kind of be careful. This just does get a little bit flimsy, like it's starting to come off again. You've got that mesh there, so it's pretty much mess free. Like I feel like every loose powder, there's always a little bit of a mess, but it's a lot less with that, with the packaging with this. But you guys, this is the most blurring, the most smoothing powder I've ever tried. Like it's like a filter in a container. I mean, it's great. And I don't know what they put in it, but it's my holy grail powder, and now that I've shared it, I can share it all over my social media. That's my plan, because I've been on the hunt and I found it. This is just, I don't know what they've done, but I'm so interested in other stuff from this brand, and I've looked at other stuff, because this powder is just magical. Like, pick it up. It took a while. Like, it was the translucent shade was out of stock every time I went to go purchase it, so it took me a while to get it, and I was so glad that I finally got it. All right, we are gonna hop into makeup, or hop out of makeup, hop into skincare, and then we will be done. All right, so I have these Bella moisturizing hydro gel masks. I had 4 of them. I tried them twice. They're crap. That's a failed product. They are not hydrating at all. They actually made my under eyes more dry. And then we have these B12 Awake patches, and then the Dream patches. So I guess this is supposed to help you, wake up. It's supposed to help you sleep. I tried, each one had 2, so I've tried them. Again, that's a failed. They did nothing. I don't know what they're supposed to do. I'm just saying, they failed. So those are our 2 well, there's 3, but those are the first 2 failed skincare products. All right, the next one is the Byoma Balancing Face Mist. This has tricinamide complex, probiotics, and is supposed to boost your barrier and make your skin better, and it does that. This is such a good lightweight face mist with the triceramide complex, and it just replenishes, it strengthens your skin barrier. I use this in the morning, and it's a great mist. I have another mist I've changed it out with to try out, but this is definitely a great category and I will repurchase it at some point. Yeah. All right, and then the next one is an eye cream. It's from Glowoasis. It's the probiotic plus triple peptide refreshing eye cream. This one is in the good category. It hasn't like transformed my under eyes, but definitely gives me a nice, you know, awakened under eye look, and it definitely gives a little bit of hydration. I've had a little bit better of an eye cream, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. All right, the next one is the Good Miracles Gentle Retinol Cream. It's supposed to soften the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I've been using this for a while now. I actually used it and I think worked my way up to every day too fast, so I had to stop for a week or two, and then I've started it back up, and I'm slowly working my way back up to every day. But I feel like it has. I feel like it's softened. I don't have a lot of fine lines or wrinkles, but why start, you know, why not start early? So I have a little bit right here, kind of like my smile lines, and then of course we got my forehead. You guys can always see that. So I feel like it's softened it. I definitely will be trying out more retinols. I want to find like that perfect one. I don't think this is it, so I'm not going to put it in the great category. It's in the good category. It's not bad. I feel like if you don't have deep wrinkles, this will help, and it doesn't really help much with my forehead lines, but it has helped a little bit with the smile lines. All right, the next one is from Drunk Elephant. It's the Be Hydro Intensive Hydration Serum. This came as a sample size in a Sephora order. I mean, I was able, I feel like, to use it long enough, even at this size, to get, you know, a final thought on it. Like I said, skincare can take a while. Oh, wait, no, we have 2 more filled products. Sorry, I forgot about one back here. That one's going to be hard to talk about. Anyways, I'll say it's in the good category. It didn't give me as much hydration as other serums I've tried, and for the price, I definitely would not repurchase. And then we have the Geology Night Cream 2% Retinol Formula. It has retinol, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide. This actually was my husband's, and he gave it to me to try because he wasn't using it. I think it's good. It didn't do more for me than the Good Miracles, so I'll say it goes in the good category, but not one I would purchase. Another one is the First Aid Beauty Fab Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. It says it's for sensitive skin, but there were times it kind of made my face burn. It didn't give me the hydration and the moisture that my skin needs. So not a failed, but good category, but I won't purchase the full size. Another one is an eye cream that I'm actually using at the moment at nighttime. And the Oasis I'm still using. It's not done with, but I've used it enough. That's what it looks like to give you guys that final thought. I use this one in the morning, and then the one that I just held up is used at nighttime. So it does give a pretty glow. See, it gives a pretty decent glow to your skin. It's not bad, but again, not great. All right, this one I use at nighttime. It's from OOTD. It is the Overnight Eye Cream. It's an overnight intense nourishing eye cream, firms, moistures, and smooths the appearance of fine lines. I feel like this helps more than that one, which this one during the morning isn't supposed to help with fine lines, but I feel like this is definitely doing something for my under eyes. It's a Korean brand. It has vitamin C, collagen, and peptide. I found it at Marshall's. Just a random find. I definitely would repurchase it if I could find it somewhere else, because I think it's a great product. All right, the next one is the Cocoa Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum. This is supposed to help restore your skin barrier. I've obviously done a lot of damage to my skin over the almost 38 years, especially with not wearing sunscreen and really not doing much for skincare up until the last few years. And this I have repurchased, so clearly it's in the great category. It's a milky texture to it. I really do enjoy it. I'll put this on and then I'll go in with whatever night cream I'm using, whether it be retinol or it be the one that I'm about to show you next. It's thinner, but it's got a milky texture. It definitely does a great job of repairing my skin. I've seen my skin change a little since I've been using it. This is my second bottle. I used to use it morning and night, but now that I've incorporated a different product in the morning, I'm replacing this with that newer product. That's new, so you guys won't see it in this video. And using my Good Miracles Brightening Face Serum, and then this is now just used at nighttime, but it's a great product. I have repurchased and I will continue to repurchase it. It's going to become a staple in my skincare routine. All right, the next one is from Naturium. It's the Niacinamide Serum plus Zinc 2%. and it has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. And this I use on the nights I'm not using retinol. I'll have to figure out what to do if I can get the retinol up to every day. If not, that's fine. 3 days a week I'm okay with, or even 4, whatever. But this does a really good job. It definitely gives nice hydration. Niacinamide is great for your skin. So I don't pair it with the retinol. I think that was part of it too. I think I was pairing some products that shouldn't be paired with the retinol there. But this is used, you know, on the, so let's see, this is used Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the retinol is Wednesday, or no, not Monday, sorry. Retinol is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday this is used. It does just a really good job of having that niacinamide that's 12% and 2% zinc. It helps with the look of my fine lines even. It's helped with that too. It definitely helps with the uneven texture. Naturium is a brand that I have jumped in and have really been enjoying. So this is the great category. I really do like it. Would I repurchase it? I don't know, because there's other products that I'm interested in for a nighttime serum, but it's possible. All right, the next one is a filled category, and it came in a sample in a Sephora order. It's the Dr. Jarrett Every Sun Day Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50. This has a horrible white cast. It's really hard to blend in. It just did not work at all. Would not wear it again. There's still some in it, and it just needs to go in the trash. All right, the next one is the Belief Aqua Balm Hydrating Toner. It's just supposed to hydrate, and Aqua Balm has been a brand that I've enjoyed a few products from, like their overnight mask I've really liked. I'm putting it in the good category mainly because it's just a hydrating toner. It's not doing something spectacular for my skin, but I probably would repurchase it. Pretty much I replaced it with the Aqua Balm sleeping mask. So it's not terrible. It's definitely not terrible, but it's not like transforming my skin. So it's not going in the great category. However, the next one is going in the great category. It is the Diabla First Spray Serum. It hydrates, radiates your skin, and it has white truffle in it, which is really good for your skin. I use this in the morning after I use my vitamin C serum. I'll go in with this, and it just gives me the most beautiful radiance. You have to shake it because, as you saw, there was that yellow, the oils in it, so you do have to make sure you shake it up pretty well. And it's really inexpensive as well. It's a Korean brand and luxe packaging. So this is in the great category. I will repurchase once I run out. All right, the next one is the La Roche-Posay thermal spring water. This is what I decided to try when this started to run out, that I've replaced it with so far. Like, I will repurchase this at some point. It's not completely replaced it, but for the time being while I try this out. And I know most people are gonna say thermal water doesn't do anything, but thermal water has really good antioxidants in it, and this is just a really nice, like a refresher for your skin. Like, yeah, it's water in a bottle, but it's different than just splashing water from your sink on your face because of the antioxidants. I really have enjoyed the sprayer. I've enjoyed this brand. There's other products that I'm using from them right now that I'm still trying to get my thoughts on, so they're not in this video quite yet, but definitely a great category and will repurchase. All right, and then we have 2 Naturium products. The first one is the multi-peptide moisturizer. It's got a peptide blend plus ethylated vitamin E and pathlate. And you guys, this has already transformed my skin. This is my second bottle. Amazing moisturizer. I use it at nighttime. Great category. 100% will and have repurchased. The next one's still relatively new to me. It is their Dew Glow Moisturizer SPF 50. I will use this as a moisturizer in the morning, or if I'm wanting to use a different moisturizer, I'll use this as my SPF. One thing I do like about it is it can be used as a 2-for-1, an SPF and a moisturizer. It gives the most beautiful glow though, and I have really been enjoying it, and I do plan to repurchase it, and it's in the great category. Naturium is just like blowing my socks off with their products that I have tried so far. All right, and then we have the last product that is a fail. This is the Skin Fix Skin Barrier Restoring Gel Cream. Now, I've tried their lipid peptide one, which I really do like. I have the container for when I buy the refill pod because I do want to repurchase it at some point. I feel like it's a good cream for nighttime. I've used it in the morning, and it's not bad for morning, but I prefer it more at nighttime. But this, I didn't even get a chance to figure out if this is a good product. I'm putting it in the failed category because the smell, you guys, it smells like rotten, dirty feet. I don't know if I got a bad batch. So if you've tried this cream, yeah, see now it's on my hands, and yours hasn't smelled like that, let me know. Or even if yours has, just let me know if you've tried this cream. Like it just looks nasty too. It looks all nasty, chunky, like, I don't know. And the smell was disgusting. I put it on my face and I could smell it right away. And I asked my husband to smell it. He was like, yeah, that's a weird smell. And to me, it smelled like nasty, dirty feet. And I just could not get over the smell. I tried it a few times so I could try the product. And every time I had to take it off. I couldn't even. So I can't contest to the product itself, but if something smells that bad and I can't get over the smell, I'm not gonna reach for it. I'm just not. So that was a failed. All right, guys, so that is it. That is my roundup for you guys on everything that I've been trying out recently. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and what your thoughts are. And make sure you smash that subscribe button and you have the bell notification on so you're notified my uploads. And please give the video a thumbs up. Helps my channel out. Everything will be listed, linked down below, as well as my social media. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you here again soon. Bye.